Welcome back, guys, to Trails from Zero, where last episode, the Chapter 3 Day 2 patrol took us through the Entertainment District, the Back Alley, and the Administrative District, where we read The Saint and the Wolf, learning the origin of the hospital's name, and talked to Joshua and Estelle resting on a bench. We then entered the CPD to begin our third support request, illegal parking crackdown. Having examined cars on the east side, we now head to check the rest. So now we'll hop over to... Are there cars outside this side? Why isn't this a I'm confused. This looks like a good parking spot. Why isn't this one? Actually looks like more like legitimate parking than the street parking they've done elsewhere. West, yes. Okay, time to check out some more things. Okay, Waluigi's car. Rhineford Company, EW 3100. This is definitely one, right? EW 3100. It actually is. There are two EWs, but no 3100. Okay. You could tell it would be, though, couldn't you? Bonk. I didn't even triple check that. There's two EWs. CZ3323. Aha! That's cool. Okay, this is CL1101. And we've got ED0028. Right, I think we checked all of the cars. Let's finish placing the remaining stickers so we can give our report. Sounds like a plan, my man. I don't think they were in a hurry, so it may be a good idea to check all of the cars one more time before we return. Hint, hint. How are we unable to remove any incorrectly placed stickers? Well, I don't think we'll have anything to worry about. Didn't even let me check it. ED0028. Ah! Well, basically everyone's spoiled that I've missed something here. Thanks. Everyone's like, did you check the other truck? Did you check the other truck? So there's something going on with the trucks. Because it's important to everyone in the chat. Context clues and all. What was the code? ED0028. ED0028. Hold on a second. I feel like I've seen this license plate number before. Yes. Yes, you kind of made it clear that there's something up. Not that I wasn't, like, slightly suspicious of what I was reading anyway, because I had to go through some of them repeatedly, but... Context clues. They're very easy to pick up on. So this one was the L something. Yeah, LA5828. Here's 4521. Right, wasn't a truck with it? There, that's the one. Wait, what? Didn't we see this plate number over the west exit too? Actually, I think you're right. I don't think it was this type of car, though. It's against state regulation for multiple vehicles to share an identical license plate number. Yeah, Teotot's right. Gotta have a unique number or you're breaking the law. Probably a good idea to jot this plate down, yeah? Absolutely. We'd better report this to Metropolitan Division later. That's not the truck we were asking about? Well, yeah, now it seems like I thought like something was up between these two trucks. I thought I read the number before. So I thought it was the trucks. And then when I checked out these two trucks, I was like, the number's... Okay, maybe I'm wrong. No, it's that one back there. But there was a duplicate plate. When everyone's so insistent about, like, did you do that? Did you do that? When most of the time I have, it just makes me super suspicious. Super duper suspicious. Right, so I'm guessing we've jotted stuff down. There seems to be 2 cars with the same license plate at both the east and west exit. Let's mention this in our report. Job done. Yeah, I checked, if you're talking about this truck, I checked that one first. So then you started going on about trucks, which made me highly suspicious, because I know, like, so many of you played ahead or know more. Oh, well. Got it done. I'd have got it anyway. Oh, ye of little faith. That I didn't check the truck. I actually start with, like, the lone one rather than the one in the queue first. It's just a general way of doing things. Because it's the furthest one away. Hey everyone, how's the requested ticket those illegally parked cars going? Please notify me once you're ready to hand over your report. I'll contact the Metropolitan Division for you. Should be fine then. We're all ready to give our report. Could you contact them, please? Understood. I'll take care of it now. I apologize for the inconvenience, but do you mind waiting again until they're here? Not at all. We understand they're busy. You have to apologize to me if they were actually generally missed me doing it. But it's made me super suspicious. But then I found the things. So it was all good. That's it for the report. Here's the list of license plates for any illegally parked cars. Oh wow, you even looked at all the license plates and permits up for us. Yes, we refer, so I don't believe there are any mistakes. Many of the owners were from either the Republic or the Empire, so we had to be especially careful. Wow, you guys went that far for us. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded if you guys just rushed through it. That's typically how we do things, you know. What are you talking about, Chief? We take our job very seriously. Oh yeah, I guess you do, huh? My bad. Anyway, it looks like we've managed to write off one task from our to-do list. Thanks, guys. This should give us a bit more breathing room. Alright, allow me to give you my thanks. You can definitely count on the SSS to take care of your work, eh? Can't even escape the handyman treatment at headquarters, can we? Hey, Lloyd, shouldn't we tell them about the inconsistency? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. There was one thing. Huh? What's wrong? We noticed something strange with the license plates. There were 2 cars that shared the same license plate number across both exits. I believe the license plate number was CL1101. Well, wait, seriously, could one of the plates be a forgery? I think I know what's going on. So you need to pay a fee to obtain a parking permit, right? But you get charged daily for those things, so it ends up costing a pretty hefty sum of Mira to park there the whole festival. Someone probably wanted to skip out on springing for 2 separate permits. Wow, what a cheap ass. I guess we should be glad it's not anything more serious than that, though. Indeed. Okay, do me a favor and check this out for me. Yes, sir. Anyway, looks like our job here is done. We're taking our leave now. If you ever need assistance again, the SSS will gladly tackle the case for you. Thanks, we'll be counting on you. The festival has been dumping loads of work on us, but let's keep up the hustle. Illegal parking crackdown is complete. Things are just way too busy during the anniversary festival. I don't even have the time to leisurely enjoy my coffee. Anyway, thanks for helping me out today. See you guys around. I read into probably the chat dialogue too much then, maybe. Maybe I should apologize to you for getting on your case. But there's so many times you just get the really obvious stuff, like the wait for it, and you're like, okay, something really special is about to happen. Keep up the good work, everyone. It seems like there's been quite the spike in incidents during the festival. Hang in there, everyone, and don't push yourself too hard. How's my notebook going? Looks to me like you've been hard at work filling out your combat notebook. I'd like to record your information into our database. Mind if I see it for a minute? Not at all. It'd be my pleasure. Thank you very much. Here's your notebook back. This is your reward for this time around. Please accept it with our thanks. Receive 500 Mira. Or new material. Don't forget to stop by once you've collected more monster data, okay? Thanks, we will. Of course, we'll be back once we have more for you. That wasn't much. 500 Mira. Hi, everyone. I had a much-needed day off yesterday. It's been a while since I got to spend some quality time with Noe. Oh yeah, of course you'd know, Lloyd. We went to that concert together. Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun, so thanks for inviting me. Oh? What's this? Oh, I know what you guys are talking about. I was at the concert too, actually. I was dancing my ass off with some lovely ladies from St. Ursula Medical College. Please refrain from excessively indulging yourself, Randy. Where's Lloyd gone, by the way? Into Randy. Sounds like we missed each other. The whole department has to take on so many extra duties during the anniversary festival. I'm sure you guys will have a ton more support requests too. Try not to overwork yourselves, though. Wondering how our day's shaping up thus far. We've received requests to reinforce our patrols in the harbour and entertainment districts. What a pain. Gotta hurry on over the second. My break's done. Yes, the second time. Barely any room for us to breathe during the anniversary festival. Oh, I already need to get back to patrolling. That's what I'm currently doing. Why would we get chewed out by the Vice Commissioner? We have leverage. Suspect apprehended. This dirtbag thought he could try and ruin the festive atmosphere with his mischief. What did he do? Screw you, I didn't do it. I'm not guilty, you can't prove anything. How was I supposed to know the police would be at a place like that? I exercised my right to remain silent, despite found incredibly guilty. At all times. Anyway, off we go. There seems to be the CPD, which leaves us, quests, what we got? It's a good point. Our urgent, which is the missing doctor. And the many famous views of Crossbell, which probably is going to take us a lot of time, so I don't think needs to be completed right now. It did say, after all, long term. Maybe the game can't deal with the confetti. They don't need it back today. So I might let this one hang a little bit. We'll report what we've got currently. And then we got Station Street when we go to St. Ursula's. We got we got Armorica, Tangram Gate, and East Street. Yeah. Well then, allow me to go with your reports. Yeah, with the extra DP there. More DP than we'd get if we actually just did the quest. That's why the extra DP is so important, isn't it? Because it's the mainstay. Money's good. Money's good too. Thanks for the reports, everyone. If you finish more support requests, please let me know. I mean, do you have new? Oh, cool. One short, one long. You'd assume that no matter what, when I get past this urgent, that long will still be running. Quite nicely. So let's finish up the rest of the patrol. And see about moving day 2 of chapter 3 on. It sure is a Crossbell and festival, alright. I've been in more than I can count, but it seems the older I get, the gaudier they become. Oh, really? Isn't it amazing, Gran? Dunno. It's not even your real Gran. It's an imposter Gran. Hazel told me that he wanted to spend half the anniversary festival hanging out with his fellow delinquent friends. I think they call themselves the Testaments. Who knows? Maybe they're not as bad as I think they are. Meet Wazi, you might fall in love. Darn, if only I could hang out with Azzy all the time. Guess it's okay, though. Come on, Serena. Let's go play together. Hello, Mrs. Sika. All and Fran were able to come home for a while yesterday. They left later in the afternoon to check out an event in the Harbour District. It really warmed my heart to see my daughter's sisterly bond. Unfortunately, I think that may deter men from approaching them. Noel and Fran have been incredibly close for as long as I can remember. Those two are always being silly together as kids. With how close they are, I imagine it makes it hard for men to approach them. I think those two might have an uphill battle in that regard. Sure, Randy and Lloyd will take a sister each. Alright, got my wallet. I think I'm all set to head out. If only my family back home were here to tour the festival with me. It's not quite as fun without them. Or maybe Ellie will. You never know. Okay, there's going to be someone walking past at some point. I'm so conflicted over all these sales during the festival. I wonder which one of these places is the best prices. Come here, you. Happy anniversary! This year's Crossbell's 70th anniversary as a state. Come over here and celebrate as well, you youngsters. A little fact for you kids. Crossbell's a little younger than I am. I'm turning 72 this year. Incidentally, Mayor McDowell and myself are the same age. I suppose not being able to take time off even for the anniversary festival is just par for the course for homemakers. Well, I need to make sure I at least get out and grab the ingredients for dinner. Sounds like that bridge is going to be ready during the festival, but not yet near Armorica, right? Hey there, welcome. You looking for some awesome 70th anniversary merchandise? I've got some great stuff in stock. Got all the umbrella stands, tabletop clocks, and cigarette cases you'd ever need. Our exclusive Crossbell City Hall replicas are on a strict first-come, first-served basis. Would you like to take a gander at our 70th anniversary merchandise? Do you sell new stuff? No? Thank you. Gonna say about the sales again. Welcome, we're currently participating in Crossbell stamp collecting contest. Tell me if you buy something so I can give you your stamp, okay? Go to the Harbour District if you want to exchange them for a prize. The Business Owner Association should have a tent set up so you'll know when you see it. Hey, explaining the stamp collecting contest over and over and over again is really darn tiring. Welcome! I tried to get Lily to try and hang out with me for the day. Can you believe she told me she didn't feel like it? The lady needs to lighten up. And again, Lily's been a real uptight for as long as I can remember. Yeesh, I hope she does just end up regretting it later. Looks all good. Festivals are really great. Many of the stores are holding sales so I can splurge a little without worrying too much. Maybe it's time I break out my super secret stash and mirror. I think I'll drop by Times later. There was a certain something that caught my eye. Hey there, welcome. Can I interest you in some fresh fish? You can take anything you buy over to the folks at Long Lao and they'll turn it into some tasty sushi for you, lickety-split. Any inn on East Street lets you bring your own ingredients if you're staying there. That's the secret to eating on the go here at the East Street Marketplace. That's kind of cool. That's a cool added thing. Welcome. Phew, dealing with this huge rush is really taking it out of me. This crowd might be a bit too overwhelming for me to handle. Not that many people extra. Man, I'm beat. It's crazy crowded out there. Note to self, don't venture out into that wild mess without a map. I have one of them. I'm not giving it to you, though. Oh, where I choose to have fun isn't anybody else's business. Don't you dare interfere with my festival plans, Roos. What's going on with these two this time? Hey, Puck, why are you hanging around here? Didn't you promise not to show your face here anymore? Oh, my goodness. The road out to Calvert is really congested all thanks to the anniversary festival. It was quite a sight. This is probably the first time any road's been completely clogged up with all cars. I guess it's understandable with how many people own cars in Crossbell these days. Buses are pretty commonplace in the Republic. The road from Calvert is absolutely jam-packed. 40,000, 50,000, 60,000 Mira. Ha! We really mixed in today. Praise be to the anniversary festival. Hey there, welcome to our little bar and inn on the outskirts of town. When anyone mentions the shop closest to the east exit, they're talking about us. Come by any time. It depends. Anyone staying in the inn today? The anniversary festival always stirs up too much noise and commotion. I prefer a more quiet and relaxing restaurant. Sometimes I wish we weren't so busy. All this noise in here reminds me of my time back in the Eastern Quarter. The Eastern Quarter was always this boisterous too. And when in here, so our East Street sweep's coming to an end. Armorica and Tangram Gate should be fairly short too. So yeah, first day of the festival took a bit to navigate, but we're pretty much there.
Festivals are the bestest. I want to go look at all the pretty shops. Festivals.
That's what we're doing. I'm excited we're looking after my sister for the anniversary festival yet again. Oh, this happens every year. Okay, Mei-Ling, where do you want to go next?
More festival.
Alright, the Bracers. Two at Tangram Gate. Kind of makes sense. Arios is at Le Mans Bracer HQ. Lynn and Ayla are in Armorica Village, which is why we've dodged them. Interestingly, the assignment is for the administrative district for Estelle and Joshua. Hey there, sweeties! Adios got a request from HQ over in Le Mans, so his return to Crossbell's a little delayed. Guess he wasn't able to make it for the anniversary festival's first day after all. I've got half a mind to file a complaint with HQ for this. Most of the trips are supposed to be suspended during the festival. We need all hands on deck here to get through the mountain of work the festival brings in. Gosh, I'm steamed now. Of all the times for HQ to try and monopolize Erios, they're gonna get one heck of a sternly worded complaint. What is Arios up to? We're not bracers, so we're not allowed to find out. Kinda sucks. Right, I tried talking about it to Estelle too. I shouldn't be surprised that our full-time working members are busier than ever this time of year. It's the guild's style to fish without arming our day jobs. It's a shame, but let's cast him an invite a little bit earlier next time, eh? Did tell me he wanted to participate, though. Even said he'd take some days off for it. Oh, really? Well, this will be something to look forward to then. We're going to have ourselves a grand old time. What's he even talking about? Ah, you're right. I'm sure we want to remember. This event's been in the works for over a month, so let's go everything we can. Well, let's do everything we can to make it a great one. Hey, Lloyd, you busy with all your police work? Yes, the height of the anniversary festivals were buried in requests. Yeah, well, I just heard something odd is all. Don't worry about it, though. Just focus on your work and fish in your downtime. Don't worry about us, Lloyd. Your job's your top priority. That being said, don't forget to fish for a bit when you have a break. Our rank should still be the same. 16 type of unique fish. I need bait first. Bait, pretty please. Alright, the last place to check on this street is... Well, we have probably the Gizo too. We can give you a... popcorn. Oh, drifting cloud and moonlight butterflies. Oh, they're out and about, aren't they? They were at Harbour District, so we don't need to talk to them. Dear Barman, a letter. Maybe merely one who clasps hand in prayer to the Jizo every morning, yet I'm jubilant to learn that there is another soul besides myself that visits this humble shrine. Though we have not directly met before, and despite not knowing your true nature, it is my belief that you remain faithful. Please accept this small gift. Would you like some popcorn now? Okay, that's where we're up to with that. So, East Street is complete. I try to avoid the ridiculous crowd by coming on the second day, but some plan that was. Just as packed as the opening day. These are the two Armorica village, right? Well, I guess that's the anniversary festival for you. Yesterday's crowd hasn't died down in the slightest. Finally back in Crossbell City. I mean, I know it gets crowded during the festival, but was Crossbell City always this hectic? I might just have gotten used to the slow, peaceful pace of life in Armorica. Aha, you've been got. Kind of odd they get a free day to do anything the girls get mad annoyed by it. What, you mean earlier with the, sticker's not on anymore. Now, is there a view here? Because this is pretty nice looking. Oh, wait a second, to be around here, right? There was one. Be to the left. From... Ah, what? Not taking a picture from there. I thought this would be one. I'm gonna have to really scout around for these. Thought the site of Crossbell City itself would be a good one. That is not the case. But the river, the bridge over the river is pretty cool. Oh, well, let's head off to Armorica Village. We should also check the bus stop. But we'll check the outer and then we'll come inwards. That works for me. So, there should be less people here because they should be at the festival. Let's have some tourists headed our way. Apparently, Amelia's going to be working the AP Alley during the anniversary festival instead of Derek. Well, I, for one, am pretty excited about all this. This just means the village will be getting a lot livelier. I take it the bracers are out here because the police are going to be less on the case over here. It's crazy how different the culture is in Armorica compared to the city. I thought I was going to see all sorts of high-tech agricultural ordnance. Well, I guess it's refreshing to have places that withstand modern times. This village was exactly like Crossbell City. There wouldn't be anything special about it. Oh, no one here. Soft murmuring of the river, the chirping of the birds, the gorgeous scenery. Well, Armorica would be the perfect place for a nice picnic. Speaking of picnics, I'm starving. Plenty of rice balls with a tiny sprinkle of salt. Oh, I can't help but drool just thinking about them. Fresh veggies, this cheap. Time to stockpile while I can. Potatoes, onions, even their famous honey. Oh, everything's so cheap I could walk away with enough for an entire feast. Your tourism shopping food. Earnings from our festival's food stall weren't too bad for the first day. I can thank Arkansas for that, bringing as many people to the city as they did. Thanks to Arkansas, our food stall started off the festival with a bang. You know, this luck continued until the last day of the festival. That'll blow my socks off. Armorica Village's honey seems to be a real hit with tourists. If we made this much mirror all the time, I could just kick back and live happily. Even though I really like slacking off when there's no customers, I generally want to sell more honey. Oh, it's getting the bug. Starting to figure out being a tradesman. Or, you know, customer services. Oh, I wanted to go see the anniversary festival, but Mum told me I couldn't. So annoying. A lot of strangers have been walking into the village. Do you think they'll play with me while they're here? Your mum wouldn't like that. I've only been told a rumor here and there about it, but the way I hear it, Arkansas's new show is something else. If I were to get my mitts on a ticket, you better believe I'd drop all my farm work and be on the next bus into the city faster than you can say Armorican omelette rice. Care to repeat that? Just a joke, dear. Well, that didn't go over well. Still, I think it's fair to say no matter who you are, as long as you live in Crossbell, you're a fan of Arkansas. Farm work is keeping me busy, so I won't be able to make the trip to the festival. Olifa and Stefan are going, since it's a good opportunity to visit their old home. Olifa and Stefan are going to the festival, since it's a good opportunity to visit their own home. I'm a bit jealous, I admit. Wasn't more that than that. This must be a view, right? Yeah, there we go. Armorica Village's fields and apiary are as beautiful as ever. Crossbell's esteemed farming village. Grace's tourist guide might benefit from a landscape shot of this. It's picture perfect, that's for sure. How clean the air is here. You can see the countryside spread out far, far into the distance. This may very well be the only place in Crossbell that you can witness such a beautiful, untainted sight. If only there were farmers working in the fields for our picture. This spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article, Farmers or Not. Will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Phew, I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. Seems like things went well. With that, shall we get going? Not bad, not bad. That makes 4. According to Derek, the food stall has been quite a hit. As the chief of Armorica Village and a long-time producer of honey, I couldn't be prouder. Apparently our food stall has been a hit. I suppose it was the right decision to let Derek take charge of it. As village chief, I couldn't be prouder. We still have 4 more days of the festival to enjoy, and it looks to me like the crowd of tourists will continue to grow. I should make sure and ask Goffan to give them a warm welcome at the inn. Alright, well, the inn that we're about to check out, to be honest. Where can I get more sites? Do you think the rest stops one? Derek volunteered to be our anniversary festival stall salesman, so that means I'm in charge of the apiary for the whole anniversary festival. About time I got to work. Enjoy. There's no one in here. Watching Arkansas perform was the only item on my festival to-do list, so I thought I might as well come see what this village is like. This is pretty nice. Probably take it easier until the festival ends. I'm happy enough to just being able to see an Arkansas performance, so I'm just going to spend the rest of the festival in this village. Wow, this place is so soothing. After seeing the city's crowds, it's hard to believe we're still in Crossbell State. The sights so far are really pretty too. Maybe coming here wasn't such a bad idea after all. That inn over there. We should book a room first thing. On the same page. Lots of tourists have been coming to visit the village lately. I'll stay here by the water in case someone from the Fisherman's Guild stopped by. Why you asked to be recruited, of course. Maybe if I stare at the water long enough, someone from the Fisherman's Guild will notice and strike up a conversation. Hopefully someone notices me. You kind of, that ship sailed, didn't it? How would I have ever guessed that Celia would go work at the food stall? She's working it with Derek. Together. Alone? Damn it. If I wasn't busy with work, I'd run to her rescue. How would I ever guess that Celia would work there? Well, should have volunteered. We decided to pitch in and offer our food at the village's anniversary festival stall. My daughter even volunteered to help out. If you ever start to miss my cooking, you can go get some in Crossbell City. Alright, tourists will probably be looking to book some rooms here soon. I'll need to work extra hard to man this place by myself. Celia volunteered to help go out. If you ever start to miss my cooking, you can go get some in Crossbell City. Yep, Celia's gone. I'm almost done with today's work. Should I go take a look around Crossbell City in the afternoon? I think I'm going to try and catch the bus to Crossbell City later. Just really itching to check out a new book from the library. It'll be crowded. I think I'll take on some of those monster exterminations today. If you leave them be, they can multiply in the blink of an eye. The highway becomes a much more formidable enemy during the festival season. Can't stay in the village all day, but I want to finish as many jobs as possible while I'm here. I don't believe that tourists are going to come stop by a remote place like Armorica. Elia, let's try to stop any troublemakers from entering places they shouldn't. Okay? I hear you loud and clear. Let me finish eating first. The highway's full of areas most people wouldn't be able to identify as dangerous or not. It's our job to make sure no one accidentally wanders into those places. I mean, like across that bridge that's being fixed. Being here in the village is like a breath of fresh air. I can almost imagine myself tending to the fields while basking in the sun's glow. When I'm old, I want to spend the rest of my days in a relaxing place like this. Going all out in the casino back at Crossbell City sounds nice too. But I wouldn't mind spending my later years in a quiet, relaxing village like this. No one in that place, and this is the room of the other two. There's not many rooms in the inn if that couple outside wants to book. But I think our Armorica village is done. So that leaves Tangram Gate. But before we do anything, is this tool accessible? The bridge over that way. We're going to tear down the road at high speed using the turbo function. There's no monster who want to fight me. This was always crossable. Okay. Danger. The ruins of the ancient battlefield lie beyond here. Entry is strictly prohibited. Management Bureau. Okay, so it's fixed then. The ruins of an ancient battlefield sounds like a definitive place to take a picture. So that's opening up later in the festival time. So we'll try to hold off for that then. I mean, Stargazer's Tower has to be a spot, right? I was shiny on the ground. Oh, there's people at the rest stop. Loads of people! What the hell? This is one of the destinations along the Crossbell and sightseeing tour. Everybody at the tour's been having a great time, myself included. The spot is especially popular during the Crossbell and sightseeing tour. I think everybody's been looking forward to the tour for a while now. This is one beautifully built rest area. Anybody unaccustomed to traveling would deeply appreciate this. You should never take these highway rest areas for granted. Crossbell City sure knows how to give tourists all-star treatment. Credit's given where credit's due. My goodness.